Hello students, how are you? So last time we talked about the structure of heart as well as blood circulation. Today I'll tell you something about the blood pressure. Now the blood pressure, what is blood pressure? The blood flows in arteries and veins. ब्लड जो है वो आर्टरीज में और वेन्स में फ़्लो करता है. कहाँ से? हार्ट में से ब्लड निकल के आर्टरी में जाता है और ऑर्गन से ब्लड जो है वो कलेक्ट होके वेन में आता है. सो व्हेन द ब्लड फ्लोज इन द आर्टरीज एंड द वेन्स it always flows with the pressure. So that is known as a blood pressure. That means blood pressure is the pressure with which the blood flows in the arteries or in the veins. Now if we compare the blood pressure in the arteries and the veins, the pressure is always more in the arteries compared to veins. क्यों होता है? क्योंकि arteries have to supply the blood to all the organs. Arteries जो हैं वो blood supply करती हैं to all the organs. Whereas the veins collect the blood from various organs. Because the arteries have to supply the blood to the organs, that is the reason that arteries में blood pressure is always more. So how many type of blood pressure is there? There is two type of blood pressure. Blood pressure जो है, जब तुम डॉक्टर के पास जाओ तो वो डॉक्टर ब्लड प्रेशर देखता है, तो वो दो ब्लड प्रेशर देखता है. कौन कौन से? One is known as a systolic blood pressure and the other is known as a diastolic blood pressure. Now what is the difference between these two? The systolic blood pressure is the pressure in the arteries which is because of ventricular contraction. When we talked about the structure of the heart, these are the ventricles. This is left ventricle, this is right ventricle. Now when these ventricles they contract, because heart is a muscular organ, so when the ventricle they contract, then the pressure in the ventricle increases. As a result, the pressure of blood in the arteries also increases. So the pressure in the arteries, which is because of ventricle contraction, that is known as a systolic blood pressure. और सिस्टोलिक ब्लड प्रेशर, नॉर्मल सिस्टोलिक ब्लड प्रेशर कितना होता है? 120 मिलीमीटर ऑफ मर्करी. सो दिस इज़ अ नॉर्मल सिस्टोलिक ब्लड प्रेशर. डायस्टोलिक ब्लड प्रेशर is the blood pressure again in the arteries, but this blood pressure is because of the ventricular relaxation. जब contraction के बाद ये दोनों ventricle जब relax कर जाते हैं तो इनमें blood pressure कम हो जाता है. So that blood pressure which is because of relaxation of the ventricle, that is known as a diastolic blood pressure, and the diastolic blood pressure is always less. कितना है? Diastolic blood pressure is 80 millimeter of mercury, whereas systolic blood pressure is 120 millimeter of mercury. जब तुम डॉक्टर के पास जाते हो, डॉक्टर ये दो तरह के ब्लड प्रेशर मेज़र करता है. If this blood pressure is 120 by 80, okay, then it is known as a normal blood pressure. Now how? With doctor always check the blood pressure with the instrument. The instrument which is used to check the blood pressure is known as sphygmomanometer. So sphygmomanometer is the instrument used by the doctors to check the blood pressure. If a person is having blood pressure more than 120 and 80, अगर किसी का सिस्टोलिक ब्लड प्रेशर 120 से ज़्यादा है या फिर डायस्टोलिक ब्लड प्रेशर 180 से ज़्यादा है, then a person is having hypertension. तो डॉक्टर कहता है पर्सन को एक डिसऑर्डर है, and that disorder is known as an hypertension. So what is hypertension? Hypertension is a disorder of the heart when the blood pressure is more than the normal blood pressure. And high blood pressure का cause क्या है? The cause of the high blood pressure or the cause of the hypertension is the constriction of the arteries. Arteries जो हैं वो सिकुड़ जाती हैं, सिकुड़ने से उनमें ब्लड प्रेशर जो है वो बढ़ जाता है. So the reason of the hypertension could be because of constriction of the arteries or internal bleeding. There are many other reasons also because of which the hypertension occurs. Okay, now to tell you कि how many type of blood vessels are there. Now what are blood vessels actually? Blood always flows in certain tubes. जैसे ये हार्ट है, हार्ट में से ब्लड ट्यूब से निकलता है, या हार्ट में ब्लड जो है वो पोर भी ट्यूब से होता है. So these tubes which pour the blood into the heart or these tubes which carry the blood from the heart, these are known as the blood vessels. So blood vessels are the tubes which carry the blood from the heart to various organs of the body, or they carry the blood from various organs of the body towards heart. Now ये जो blood vessels है ये कितनी टाइप की होती हैं? There are 3 type of blood vessels. There are 3 type of blood vessels. कौन कौन सी? One is arteries, other veins, and third is the blood capillaries. So these are the 3 type of blood vessels: arteries, veins, and the blood capillaries. Now let us see what is the difference between the 3. Arteries किसको कहते हैं? Arteries are those blood vessels which carry the blood away from the heart to various organs. Like here you see this is left ventricle, this is aorta, and it is taking the blood from the heart to various parts of the body. So it is an artery. Similarly, this is right ventricle, and this blood vessel is taking the blood from the right ventricle, and it is known as a pulmonary artery. This pulmonary artery take the blood from the heart to the lungs. So any blood vessel which take the blood from the heart to various organs, they are known as the arteries. So arteries are blood vessels which carry the blood away from the heart to various organs. Now as I told you that in the arteries the blood pressure is always high. मैंने यहाँ तुम्हें बताया है arteries में blood pressure जो है वो ज़्यादा होता है. Because the blood pressure in the artery is high, that is the reason that the wall of the arteries are thick and they are elastic. So arteries have thick walls as well as arteries have elastic walls. क्यों? क्योंकि इनके अंदर blood जो है वो ज़्यादा pressure से flow करता है. Now on the other hand, what are veins? Veins they collect the blood from the organ. Veins जो हैं ये organ से blood collect करके heart की तरफ आती हैं. Like this is a vena cava. It collect the blood from the various parts of the body and pour the blood into the heart. Similarly, this is another vein which is known as a pulmonary vein. It takes the blood from the lungs and pour the blood in the left atrium. So any blood vessel which collect the blood from the organ and pour that blood into the heart, those are known as the veins. Now veins के अंदर जो blood pressure है वो कम होता है. So because the pressure of the blood in the vein is less, that is the reason that veins की walls इतनी thick नहीं होती जितनी arteries की होती हैं. So these are the 2 differences. Another difference is veins के अंदर valve होते हैं, arteries में valves नहीं होते. क्यों veins में valves क्यों होते हैं? ताकि blood हमेशा एक ही direction में जाए. Suppose हमारे leg में से blood जो है वो heart में आना है, तो the blood always move towards upward direction. It should never go down. So in the veins the blood have to flow in one direction. Just to prevent the backflow of the blood, the walls are present in the veins, whereas these walls are absent in the arteries. So these are 3 major difference between the arteries and the veins. I repeat, arteries carry the blood away from the heart to various organs. Veins bring the blood from the various organs of the body towards the heart. Arteries are thick walled and their walls are elastic. Veins ki walls, they are thin. Veins have the walls to prevent the backflow of the blood, whereas the arteries, they don't have walls. The third type of tubes or the blood vessels, they are the blood capillaries. Now when these arteries, they reach to an organ, suppose this is aorta, when this aorta reach to an organ, it is divided into many tubes. ये बहुत सी ट्यूब में डिवाइड हो जाती है, which further divides into very small tubes. Then after this, the tubes are very thin. That means these artery divides into various branches, those branches again divide into very thin branches, and ultimately the tubes are one celled thick, जिसकी जो wall है वो सिर्फ एक ही one celled thick हो जाती है. So if those are known as the blood capillaries. So blood capillaries are very thin tubes, the wall of which is just one cell thick, and through these blood capillaries the blood is connected to all the cells, because cells are living thing and the blood has to be connected with all the cell. How the blood is connected with all the cells? Through the blood capillaries. So the function of the blood capillaries, that is that it is connected, the blood is connected to all the cells through the blood capillaries, and the exchange of material between the blood and the cell takes place through these blood capillaries. Exchange of material means the nutrients from the blood capillaries goes into the cell, the excretory substance from the cell come back to the blood capillaries, and the oxygen from the blood goes into the cell, and the carbon dioxide from the cell goes back into the blood capillaries. So that is the meaning of exchange of material. So exchange of material between the cell and the blood takes place through the blood capillaries. After the exchange of the material, those blood capillaries, यहाँ पे exchange हो गया. So just see here, if the exchange of material had taken place, then those blood capillaries, they join together to form a big vein, and that vein collect the blood from various organ and pour that blood into the heart, right? So the exchange of material inside the organ takes place through the blood capillaries. Blood capillaries are single celled thick small tubular structures which are formed by branching of the arteries inside a tissue, and the function of which is the exchange of the nutrients, exchange of the various gases. And after the exchange, those blood capillaries join to form the veins, and the veins, they take the blood towards the heart from various organs. So this is regarding the blood vessels and the blood pressure. Now when we talked about the blood, there are three types of blood cells. One is red blood corpuscles, second is white blood cells, and the third type of cells which are very important, they are known as the blood platelets. ब्लड का कलर रेड क्यों है? क्योंकि उसमें रेड ब्लड कॉर्पसल्स होते हैं, आरबीसीज होते हैं. सेकेंड टाइप ऑफ सेल WBC, वाइट ब्लड सेल्स होते हैं. एंड थर्ड टाइप ऑफ सेल्स विच आर प्रेजेंट इन द ब्लड, दे आर नोन एज द ब्लड प्लेटलेट्स. नाउ ब्लड प्लेटलेट्स प्ले अ वेरी इम्पॉर्टेंट फंक्शन. इनका फंक्शन क्या है? जब भी ब्लड लीक होता है, हमें कोई चोट लग जाती है, देन देयर इज़ ए लीकेज ऑफ ब्लड. व्हेन द ब्लड comes out from the body, there is a blood loss. और जब भी blood loss होता है, blood leak करता है, तो pressure of the blood, it always decreases. So there is a loss of the blood from the body as well as there is a loss of the pressure of the blood. As a result, अगर ये pressure कम हो जाता है तो pumping efficiency जो है, जो blood जिस तरह से सप्लाई होना चाहिए ऑर्गन में वो नहीं होता. बिकॉज ऑफ द लॉस ऑफ प्रेशर द पंपिंग एफिशिएंसी ऑफ द ब्लड विल रिड्यूस. सो टू अवॉइड दिस द ब्लड प्लेटलेट्स आर प्रेजेंट. वो कैसे अवॉइड करते हैं? दीज ब्लड प्लेटलेट्स दे फॉर्म अ क्लॉट. whenever there is a leakage of blood, these blood platelets they form a clot in the place where the injury has taken place. As a result blood flow करना बंद हो जाता है. जब blood flow करना बंद हो जाता है तो उसमें प्रेशर जो है वो मेंटेन हो जाता है. सो तुमने देखा होगा, तुम्हें बहुत बार चोट लगती है तो थोड़ी देर उसको प्रेस करके रखो तो ब्लड निकलना बंद हो जाता है. क्यों बंद हो जाता है? क्योंकि ब्लड क्लॉट हो जाता है. अगर क्लॉट नहीं हो तो ब्लड बहता ही रहे तो ब्लड तो पूरी बॉडी से बाहर निकल जाएगा. सो इफ़ द प्लेटलेट्स आर नॉट देयर then the person may die because of loss of blood. So platelets have an important function to play in the body, that is platelets form a clot, and when the clot is formed the leakage of the blood it gets prevented. I hope it is clear that the function of the blood platelet is to stop the flowing of blood. So this finishes the blood circulatory system. हमारी बॉडी के अंदर दो फ्लूइड सर्कुलेट करते हैं. पहला तो है ब्लड. सो ब्लड का हमने पढ़ लिया. अनदर फ्लूइड विच फ्लोज इन आवर बॉडी दैट इज़ नोन एज अ लिम्फ. दैट इज़ नोन एज अ लिम्फ. सो व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट transportation, one is blood is a transporting material. Second transporting material is lymph. Now lymph, what is lymph? Lymph is actually present in the tissues. किसी टिश्यू में, टिश्यू इज़ मेड अप ऑफ सेल, दो सेल के बीच में फ्लूइड जो होता है दैट इज़ नोन एज ए टिश्यू फ्लूइड. दो सेल के बीच में जो फ्लूइड प्रेजेंट है that is known as a tissue fluid, and that tissue fluid is also known as a lymph. So what is lymph? Another name of the lymph is tissue fluid. Okay, how this tissue fluid circulate and what is the function of this lymph? When this blood flows in the blood capillaries, जब blood जो है वो capillaries में flow करता है. Now you know what are blood capillaries. They are very thin, single celled, small tubular structures are there in which the blood flows. So when the blood flows in the capillaries with some pressure, the plasma, which is the liquid part of the blood, plus proteins which are present in the blood, plus some cells, they come out from the blood capillaries in the intercellular spaces. So this fluid which comes out in the intercellular spaces, ये कहाँ से निकला? ब्लड में से निकला. कौन से ब्लड में से निकला? द ब्लड विच इज़ फ्लोइंग इन द ब्लड कैपिलरीज. जो ब्लड कैपिलरीज में फ्लो कर रहा है उसमें से थोड़ा सा लिक्विड, थोड़ी सी प्रोटीन्स और थोड़े से ब्लड सेल्स जो हैं वो उनकी वॉल से बाहर निकल जाते हैं. जब बाहर निकलते हैं तो वो कहाँ पे आ जाते हैं? दो सेल के बीच में जो स्पेस है वहाँ पे आ जाते हैं, विच इज़ नोन एज एन इंटरसेलुलर स्पेस. So this fluid which comes out from the blood flowing in the blood capillaries comes in the intercellular spaces is known as a tissue fluid or it is also known as a lymph. Now ये tissue fluid निकला कहाँ से? blood में से. So the composition of this lymph or the tissue fluid is same as that of blood plasma. You know what is blood plasma? The liquid part of the blood. blood के अंदर जो liquid है that is known as a plasma. So the composition of the tissue fluid and the blood plasma is the same except थोड़ा सा difference है. क्या difference है? ये lymph के अंदर it is colorless. Why? Because very less number of cells are present. Okay, and it has less proteins compared to blood plasma. This is the only difference. The composition of the blood plasma and the lymph is same except in the lymph it has less proteins and the color of the lymph is colorless, whereas the color of the blood plasma is slightly yellow. Color of the plasma is slightly yellow. Color of the lymph is colorless. plasma have more proteins, whereas lymph has less proteins. Okay, so this tissue fluid which drain in the intercellular spaces, it flows in certain lymphatic vessels. ये lymph जब intercellular space में आता है तो smaller capillaries बन जाती हैं which are known as the lymphatic capillaries. जैसे वहाँ उनको blood capillaries कहते हैं, but जो lymph present है capillaries में, they are known as the lymphatic capillaries. These lymphatic capillaries, many lymphatic capillaries, they combine together to form lymphatic vessels. Many lymphatic vessels, they pour the lymph back into vein which is a part of a blood. That means the lymph, it comes out from the blood, flowing in the blood capillaries, and ultimately it is poured into the vein. It is poured again into the blood circulation. So lymph come out of the blood and again it is poured into the blood circulation only, that is large veins. Remember, lymphatic vessels जो हैं वो lymph को कहाँ पे डालेंगी? In the veins, not in the arteries. So lymphatic vessels pour the lymph into large veins. Now ये function क्या है? Why what is the function of the lymph? The fat, जो हम fat खाते हैं, they get digested in the intestine and then they get absorbed in the intestine. The fat which get digested in the intestine and get absorbed in the intestine, they don't go into the blood, but from the intestine they go into the lymph. They drain excess fluid, that means they go into the lymph, and from the lymph they go into the blood. So these digested and absorbed fats, they don't go directly into the blood, but they go into the blood through the lymphatic vessels. So with this, the transportation in animals that gets over. Next time we'll be talking about the transportation in plants. Okay, so see you in the next class.